Right, we continue with rolling coverage of voter registration weekend. Now, the IEC's National Commissioner, Glen Mashinini, is expected to visit a number of voting stations in Ermelo. This is in Mpumalanga. Meanwhile, voting stations across the country have opened in the Electoral Commission's voter registration drive. SABC News reporter Tumelo Machogo joins us now live for more. Tumelo, thank you for your time. So are people out in their numbers to register to vote this morning?
Well, good morning, Polisi. Yes, people are going to the voting station this morning. We have seen a number of people while driving here into Ermelo going into a voting station to go and register and also go and check their registration status at different polling stations. But this morning we are joined by the National Commissioner of the IEC, Mr. Glen Mashinini, that they just talked to us about. I know you've been in KwaZulu-Natal yesterday and you were here today in Ermelo. Just talk to us about what were you doing in KwaZulu-Natal and what is expected to happen here this morning in Ermelo.
As you are aware, we are doing our second registration over this weekend, yesterday and today. All of us as commissioners are deployed in different parts of the country, and happen to be responsible for the two provinces, which is KZN and Mpumalanga. So I had the opportunity to visit the northern part of KwaZulu-Natal yesterday, which covered two districts. Firstly, it was Mzinyati, that covered areas from Dandi, Ngutu, all the way to Mondlo, past the areas of Ngome and back to Dandi. And after Dandi, I then proceeded to Danhauser and Newcastle. And the Danhauser and Newcastle, they fall under the Majuba district. And this morning, I'm here at Khartsibanda, and I'm going to be visiting the voting stations in this area, and from here all the way to Mzinoni. And perhaps if time still allows, I should be able to also cover Imbalent. So this is an opportunity for us as the Commission to see on the ground the operations.
And how has been the operation? And also talk to us about the people. Are the people coming out in their numbers to come and register and also to come and check that status?
As the Commission, we are pleased, and yesterday our head office issued a detailed media report, but we're looking at a very good turnout, around 300 and something thousand, and of those probably about 50,000 or so were new registrants, and we've seen that the response rate has been very good. But we're still urging people to come out in their numbers and make sure that they are fully registered. And as a Commission, we're proud of the milestone of 27 million voters now that are in our voters' roll, taking into consideration that the voters' roll always fluctuates. We have those who pass away and it reduces the numbers and all of that. We've received a very, very good response, including that last week also we had the international registration. And so as the Commission, we are grateful to the response of all the South Africans, but we are also very happy that the innovations that have been introduced, in particular the online registration, people are responding to it very well.
Is it more people responding to the online because it's easier and it's more you don't have to really go to a different polling station? Do you see that for young people, or do you see that in all the age groups, or do you see more older people would want to go to a polling station and the young people, they would want to use the technology?
Yes, I think you see also that it manifests the access to the technology. The younger the people are, the more of them are able to utilize the online services. But internationally, we've also seen that people have come out and have used the online capability, which now makes it much more easy, user-friendly, to be in a position to either to register from as a new voter, but also to update our details, because people are mobile, and you are now in a position that at the convenience of your home or wherever you are able to access the IEC and update all your details, and you get to know where you are registered and if all your details also are complete. So those things have really taken the Commission to the next level in terms of being user-friendly and in terms of enabling optimum registration drive.
That also, we've seen that there are about 27 million people that have registered, but there should be more people that have registered. Do you guys think that, especially as the organization, are you guys doing more to ensure that we educate people about the importance of registering, the importance of going out and voting?
Look, it's never enough. But we are leaving no stone unturned as an institution to actually optimize the drive. And in this, it's not just only the Electoral Commission. It's a partnership. Remember, the political parties are out there in numbers, door to door, encouraging people to come out and to register. And I think there's a build-up of excitement and what is going to happen these coming elections. So the vibrancy of the competitiveness, emergence of independence, and also new political parties coming forward, I think it's building up the excitement that makes people to say, I don't want to miss what you call such a national activity. So people are coming out in what you call in reasonable numbers, but we're taking this opportunity in saying the registration and update is not yet closed. We urge everyone to come out and do their civic duty and make sure that they are registered so that they are in a position, come the voting day, they are on the roll to exercise their constitutional right.
In terms of incidents, we know in Mpumalanga alone, yesterday there were 6 voting stations that were not open on time because of political protest in Bushbuck region, also in Ngomazi. Eventually they did open 4 of them, 2 were not open, but today we understand that they're open. Are you guys concerned about those numbers? Because we've seen that there are pockets of protesting happening in some parts of the country, and also in about issues of service delivery that people are stopping people from that. Are you guys concerned about that might happen also maybe going forward today?
I wasn't aware of those developments here in Mpumalanga, but I'm also not surprised because we've seen in recent years that South Africa is a very robust democracy, and then you find at times people, advisedly or otherwise, see this as an opportunity or a platform to air whatever issues and concerns that they have. The important thing for us is that as long as people make sure that they do not obstruct the work of the Electoral Commission, people do not also break the laws of the country, because anywhere where that takes place, we urge and we call our security cluster to actually ensure they enforce the law, regardless of the particular person. You have a right to protest. If you follow the regulations and the laws, these two should not be in what you call in conflict. But any interference is with the Electoral Commission or the officers of the Commission, that we will not tolerate, and we would actually call for the full execution of the laws of the country by our enforcement officers. But we appeal to the members of the public that use the vote. That's the way to express your views. You don't have to burn down the streets and so on and so forth. We are a democratic country. Let's exercise our democracy and let let your vote express your choice. And that is the will of the people. This is your democracy. Let's own it.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. That was the National Commissioner of the IEC speaking to us about a number of issues regarding the second day of special drive of the voter registration. I'm just going to give you an update quickly, Mkolisi. In Mpumalanga, yesterday they managed to register about 55,000, more than 55,000 people, and also of the over 55,000, 10,000 were new applications. Were new people trying to apply for the first time. So that's the information that we get from the provincial IEC. But they're also saying that so far there have not been any incidents in the province after those incidents of 6 polling stations that were not open on time, and then 2 of them not being open completely in Nkomazi, 1 in Nkomazi and 1 in Bushbuck Ridge. But they're saying that this morning all those voting stations have been open.
Tumelo Machogo is our reporter on that story for us. Thanks very much indeed for that update.